Hey all, it's Jason Diebold here. I also go by Puckhead. And I tried today, because my girlfriend was doing it, the new 21-day fix workout, and this workout is just called Cardio Fix. So I'm playing in the background on 2-speed just so you can kind of see what's going on there. And it's fun. I think what my girlfriend was saying is it's like a good mix between doing something really intense like Insanity and then something else that's, really short and maybe not as effective. So it's a nice middle ground. She's constantly reminding you in the workout about the meal plan, and I am very impressed by the meal plan. Each meal that you have, you just put in these little Tupperware containers, and you first look at the individual containers. You're like, oh my goodness, like that is not enough food. But it's one thing when you see the size of a container, and then when you see how much food fits into it, and then you put it on a plate. And really, it's not much less portion or portion control than your grandmother would have recommended. Always have some green leafy vegetables, eat a lean protein, supplement with monosaturated fats, and have good whole grains. So really, that's all it is. I'm impressed with it. I sweated. I definitely needed the towel that they suggest that you have. Most of the moves in this workout were like a series of 2, so you do 2 moves and then you repeat that, and that's 1 round, and there was really only 4 rounds with an extra bonus round that was half as long. But good stuff. As you can see, all fun, attractive people, so it makes you feel, when you're surrounded by fun, attractive people, it makes you feel fun and attractive and motivates you to do it. So I think a lot of people will like this. If you came into Beachbody before this program, there wasn't a ton of solutions for programs that were, I guess, as my girlfriend said, more feminine. We had the Slim and 6 series, which has been around for a long time. They updated it once. I personally felt like it was too leg focused for me, too much squats. And this really feels like it's all around, all body. Supposedly these are the workouts that Autumn does herself. She's obviously in great shape. So it's encouraging, it's doable, it comes with that meal plan, and it's only a 3-week commitment. So I think a lot of folks that, want to drop the 5 pounds, and when you hear most people talk about a New Year's resolution goal, it's like, oh, I want to lose 5 pounds, I want to lose 10 pounds. I would say guaranteed, if you eat the meal plan and do these workouts every day, each workout's only about 25-30 minutes, so it's very doable, but you're going to lose the 5-10 pounds, no doubt. And I'm not sure there's a lot of other programs out there that say, guaranteed to lose 5-10 pounds in the next 21 days. And all of our programs are guaranteed. So if you're not satisfied with it, you get a full money back guarantee after the 30 days when you return it. But, I would go so far as to say, you're guaranteed to get the results if you do this daily. One of the things I do like about the workout, and I'm not sure if you can see it, is right here on the right. I forget her name. I think it's Daisy or Dixie. Was the modifier in this workout, and she's a little bit, has a little bit more weight than your average fitness professional. So instead of this all being super fit professionals, most of these people went through the test group. The modifier here on the right, is not in the best shape, and so some of the moves, when you're supposed to be in plank position, she'll go down to her knees, or she takes a very soft, impact-less approach to everything, and I think that's great. When I first started my Power 90, I needed to modify the moves. In P90X you have a modifier, in all the Insanity programs there's a modifier, but a lot of the times that's a super fit person. You're like, oh wow, well, it's just the super fit person going slow. In this case, it's somebody who's got some flexibility issues. It's somebody that's carrying a little bit extra weight. So for me that was really encouraging to see a normal, not a full-time fitness model in the workouts and actually getting through it and doing a good job. So I think that's really encouraging. It's a great all-around meal plan. I've looked at the foods as my girlfriend's been making them, and honestly my mouth waters a little bit. It's just kind of regular stuff that you've already heard, lean chicken, fish, grill up some vegetables, all brown rice and quinoa. That's what I've seen so far. So really good stuff. It does include 1 Shakeology a day, and you're going to love that, all the different ways you can make your Shakeology. So it's a really great all-around program. One of the things I do want to say is that I didn't know this ahead of time, is that each meal is really coming after 2 hours. So it's one thing to see the small little containers and how much food it is, but when you realize that you're going to be eating every 2 hours, like the first thing that I said when Denise said that to me was like, that's going to be awesome for your metabolism, because when your body is eating on a scheduled rate, every 2-3 hours, it's like, hey, I know I'm going to be fed again in the next 2 hours, so I can take these calories and burn them as fuel, which is going to give you more energy, more brain power to get through that 2 hours. And then at the end of the 2 hours, like, you start to feel hungry again because your body's expecting another meal. Well, video's over, so hopefully you caught that and saw everything that was going on there. Again, not crazy hard workouts. I think the hardest part was maybe some of the burpee moves that you've done. And if you've ever done that before, you're set to do this. I think everybody should try it. You're going to like it. I think everybody's going to want a copy of this, the Tupperware and the meal plan. It's really good. So check it out. If we're not already connected, connect with me on Facebook. I've got a motivation and support group that I'd love for you to be part of. I just fill out a little information sheet to make sure our goals and values align. And if you're interested in getting the 21-day fix or any Beachbody program, best way, honestly, is connect with me on Facebook and tell me what program you're interested in. I can look at your goals and your time constraints and see if that really is the best program for you. And then I can show you how to save some extra money when you go to buy the program. Alright, thanks everybody. I just finished my video, but my girlfriend actually has a meal ready. So I just wanted to show you the size. So let's see like proteins first. You put your proteins in the small little red container, right? And now, first thing you're going to say is when you see that, it's like, that is a small container. But again, like, look at all the chicken that's in there. When you put that on a plate, that's going to be about the same amount that you're used to having on your plate. And remember, this only has to last you 2 hours until your next meal. So then this is going to be our vegetable serving. So carbohydrates from vegetable sources. You can see she's got all kinds of great carrots and cucumbers and celery in there. So that's great. She just kind of grilled that up. And that one's a little bit bigger when you look at the portion size next to the protein. And when you put that on a plate, that's going to take up 1/3 of your plate. So although the packages seem small, the food amounts are pretty good. And then here is your complex carbohydrate. So she's using a brown rice for this. And again, small container, but when I pour that out, that's like one big scoop of brown rice. And that's going to be plenty to fuel you to your next workout. So I just wanted to add this little addendum to show you the food samples. And again, you put this all on a plate, that's a pretty good meal to last 2 hours. Alright, enjoy everybody.